we have an unprecedented number of people here tonight.
That's right, a huge crowd at the Metro Planning Commission meeting this evening supporting a city ordinance that would establish regulations for data centers in Nashville. At the moment, there aren't any. It's an issue that's been on the fast track since a company proposed a data center to be located next to the Nashville Zoo. Fox 17 News' Madeline Nolan's live downtown at the Fulton Complex, where this meeting drew really an overflow crowd.
Oh, Scott, you know, that meeting actually just wrapped up, and I have covered plenty of planning commission meetings in the past, and I've never seen anything quite like this. At one point, the room was at capacity, so there was an overflow room in the lobby. Even then, people were waiting outside to get in to speak, and from what I saw tonight, a lot of people were here to speak in support of this bill, asking Metro to put some rules in place before data centers continue to grow in Nashville. A crowd so large, planning commissioners had to rotate people in and out of the room.
If we can have everyone quiet down so we can hear.
The issue bringing hundreds out Thursday night, data centers, and whether Nashville needs rules for where they go. Right now, planning staff says data centers are not specifically defined in the zoning code. This proposed bill would change that, creating different categories based on size and power use and adding requirements for noise, water, electricity, and buffers from places like homes, parks, and zoos.
This seems essential to good neighborhoods, to good leadership, and to good government.
The debate comes as DC Blocks moves forward with a proposed data center next to the Nashville Zoo. A permit filed with Metro shows a nearly 70,000 square foot facility, and documents uncovered by Fox 17 News show a second building plus an electrical substation on the same site in the future. Together, they could have up to 50 megawatts of power capacity.
When my mom told me someone was trying to build a data center near the zoo, I said, wait, why would they do that?
From a 10-year-old zoo camper to people who work in conservation, the message was the same. Think about the impact first.
It is not an appropriate neighbor for neighborhoods, schools, and one of our premier institutions.
But DC Blocks tells Fox 17 News it has secured the land, filed for the project, and has received initial permits. They say they're listening to community concerns, have reached out to the zoo leadership, and have designs in place to address noise, water, and power use.
We should not rely on assurances from companies. Once a data center is built, there is no easy way to reverse course.
With more than 300,000 people signing a petition opposing this project, many say this is about getting ahead of what could come next.
Nashville has a chance to get ahead of an issue that communities all across this country struggle with.
Now, Councilmember Rollin Horton, who is sponsoring this bill, told me that he never expected this bill to take off like this, and he is just amazed by how many people showed up here today. Planning staff is expected to take up this final consideration and recommendation June 25th. Reporting live here in Nashville, I'm Madeline Nolan, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.
Now, a data center tracker shows there are already 61 of these complexes in our state. They range in size. They're located largely around the state's bigger cities like Memphis, Knoxville, and Chattanooga. There are 26 already existing in Nashville. Now, there is another proposed data center that would be located on the campus at Fisk University. Some community members in North Nashville are pushing back, though, saying they never had an opportunity to weigh in on that proposal. Fisk says it is operating under a do no harm policy and that it will offer full transparency and accountability as all this comes together. Now, when it comes to data centers, a recent Gallup poll finds that Americans are not in favor of them. Listen to this. 71% of those polled say they're against the construction of AI data centers, period. 48%, almost half, say they don't want to live next to one. Now, the big issue is the amount of water and energy these facilities use.